The Disappearing Millionaire in 2017, a Nigerian millionaire named Chuka Morty vanished without a trace. No ransom note was left behind, no body was ever found, and no clear clue pointed to what really happened. He was last seen entering his luxurious mansion in Lekki, Lagos, around 9:50 p.m. Chuka was a man who seemed to have it all. At just 42 years old, he had built one of the biggest real estate empires in Lagos, owning hotels, malls, and luxury estates. He was respected, admired, and even feared by his competitors. To the public, he appeared to live a perfect life. He had a beautiful wife named Adaura, 2 young children, and he was about to close a business deal worth billions of naira. But behind the smiles and luxury cars, Chuka had secrets only a few people knew. Just days before his disappearance, Chuka made a shocking move. He withdrew over 300 million in cash from his bank, claiming it was for an urgent investment. None of his closest associates knew what the money was for, and it was never recovered. On the night he vanished, his security detail left early because Chuka told them he wanted privacy. He walked into his mansion wearing a dark suit and carrying a briefcase. At exactly 10:30 p.m., the security cameras inside his home mysteriously stopped recording. When police arrived the next morning, the scene was unsettling. His cars were still parked outside, his phones were on the living room table, and his passport lay untouched in his study. His wife told investigators she had been asleep upstairs and heard nothing unusual. But here's where things got strange. A neighbor's CCTV caught a masked figure leaving the mansion around midnight, pulling a heavy suitcase behind them. The figure moved calmly, like they knew exactly what they were doing, and disappeared into the darkness. Forensics later revealed faint traces of blood on the living room carpet. But the DNA analysis came back inconclusive. It was Chuka's blood type, but there wasn't enough to prove it was his. It raised the question, was he hurt? Or was he already dead? The list of suspects began to grow. His business partner, Bode, was the first on the list because the two had been fighting over the billion naira deal. Several witnesses claimed Bode had threatened Chuka just a week earlier. Then there was his wife, Adaura. Investigators discovered she had been secretly seeing another man, and text messages suggested she was unhappy in the marriage. Could she have planned his disappearance to inherit his empire? But the case took a shocking twist 2 weeks later. A journalist received an encrypted email from someone claiming to be Chuka. In the message, Chuka wrote, "I'm not missing. I left because I discovered the people closest to me were plotting to kill me." The email went on to say, "Don't look for me. By the time you read this, I'll be gone forever." Police traced the email to a small cyber cave in Accra, Ghana. But when they checked the security footage there, they saw nothing. Some people believed Chuka staged his own disappearance. They claimed he took the 300 million and started a new life in another country under a false identity. But if that was true, why did he leave his children behind? Others believed the email was a fake. They suspected someone killed Chuka, then sent the message to mislead the police and buy time. There were even rumors that powerful politicians were involved because Chuka knew too many secrets. Months turned into years, and still no one knows what really happened. His mansion in Lekki remains locked, like a frozen moment in time. And his billion naira empire slowly crumbled without him. To this day, Chuka Morty remains missing. His wife moved abroad and remarried, while his business partner disappeared from the public eye. Some say he is living under a new name in Dubai. Others say he's buried in a shallow grave somewhere in Lagos. So what do you think? Did Chuka fake his own death to escape betrayal? Or was this the perfect crime? Drop your theory in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to Jumbo Crime for more real-life mysteries.